Hey guys, welcome back to another Digimon Links video. My name is DFree, and today we're going to go ahead and cover chips. Chips are now available in the game, so I want to go ahead and show you a really brief clip of me kind of pulling for chips and my first examples of them. But before we get to that, I want to point out that they gave out 100 free Digistones. If you have not already done so for the 1 million download celebration, you have to come into the news and click accept at the very top. Click accept at the very top, and they will from there give you your 100 Digistones, and they're mainly meant to be used on the chip banner because it costs 100, but of course I can see tons of you guys using them on the other banners to try your chance at snagging an Omegamon, as they would call it on the banner, or just simply hoarding the gems for other things or Digistones. So anyways, this is the new banner. Like I said, it requires 100 attack and defense chips. I'm not sure why it says ATF/defense chips pickup at the bottom. Looks like a massive typo, but they have different rarities. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my 10 pull, and I'll be right back in just a moment. They want you to use 100 for a 10 capture. Let's see what we get, and we'll go over the chips. This game has some really cool like summon and Digivolution animations. I don't think I got one of the better ones. I think I've seen like a rainbow maybe. So C, B, 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 C. All right, so let's see what they do. We're pretty much done. I'm not gonna do any more. Can I not? Okay. Max HP plus 100 plus extra max HP plus 250 if Blazing Tribe. That's horribly worded. Anyways, special attack plus 100 plus an additional 140 attack if it's an electric tribe, plus 110. So yeah, I'd imagine that A is the best ones because it's giving more if it's B versus C, and you're guaranteed to get a C, like I kind of pointed out, which makes sense anyway. You can feel free to correct me if I'm mistaken. That's perfectly fair. We'll do one more. We'll do a solo, whatever. See if we can get anything like an A1. Nah, it's not going to be one. That's going to be fodder. We'll just kind of skip it. It was a blue, so it's a C rank. All right, so back to captures. We'll get out of here. Now that you guys watched that and pretty much my first experience with the chips, we're gonna go ahead and go over chips. So in order to have chips, you would have had to have built the chip factory. Not really to have them. You don't really have to necessarily have this, I don't think. But it's a cool way to kind of allow you to install and enhance. You can also come to the training section, install chips, chip enhance at the bottom. So chips are interesting because they allow you to customize your Digimon. Now, one thing that I didn't really touch on whenever I talked about researching and things of that nature, I didn't really see fit because chips weren't in the game yet, but it was just a little minor detail at that point, but now it's a very big detail. If you get Digimon from the link capture at the bottom, this game is very good for allowing you to basically get these guys and turn them into whatever you want for the most part. Eventually you can. I've heard people say the game is slow, or doesn't have anything to do. I'm like, wait, the game just dropped globally. There's a lot of stuff that's going to come out as far as Advent quests, so keep that in mind too. You'll be able to get other Digimon other than the ones that they've kind of let us get now. But anyways, if you get those guys, you take them to the garden, you Digivolve them up, or you research them, what have you. One thing that gets lost in the translation is those guys cannot hold up to 10 chips. They can only hold 5. They can only hold 5, so they had to kind of find a way, I guess, to limit the free-to-play side of things. So if you take a look at this Hackmon I have, he only has 5 total, and he's gonna unlock the other ones by, of course, becoming Ultimate, becoming Mega, being +2 or +4. And if you take a look at this guy, he's pretty much able to do just about everything. He has the 5 outright because he is max rarity, and he is +4 now. I pulled him this way. And you can unlock the other 5. The free Digimon basically don't have access to these extra 5. You can unlock them by using these little discs that are not actually available yet. So right now, the most you can get on your Digimon is 5 per Digimon. But the thing is that in the future, the ones that you pull from the actual banners will be able to add 5 more. It's not the biggest deal if you plan to play mainly like PvE, which is just like stages, for example. But chips become one of the most important statistics in PvP whenever Coliseum over here gets dropped. It's not currently live yet, but when it does and you can do ranked battles against other people, chips do play an important factor in that, and they're great for allowing you to customize your Digimon. Let me go ahead and show you a brief example of chips. Now, somebody I've been working on a lot is my Metal Garurumon, which is not actually here. So the cool thing about him is he has an ability chip, or ability metal, excuse me, also has the good signature skill. Each Digimon has, you know, 2 of them. One of them's kind of underwhelming, the other one's a little better. So anyways, I currently have given him an attack boost C. Now, these chips can be enhanced. So if you take a look at it, it requires a certain number of chips at the bottom to bump it up to the next rarity. As you see now, level C all the way to level A, but level C right now on the left side only gives 200 attack, whereas B, if I sacrifice all those C ones at the bottom, will bump up to a 220 attack boost at level B. So you can do that and then get it up to A. I'm assuming A is the highest rarity, but if you're a, a veteran with the game, feel free to correct me. Otherwise, you can come over here on an empty slot and install chips. And they have, once again, different rarities, C, B, and A. They all do different things. At the very bottom, you see this one buffs special defense, this one buffs defense, and also there are some that are very good on specific units from different tribes. Now, this one says it wants to be on a Blazing Tribe unit. So Blazing Tribe would be somebody like this. Now, he has Blazing right there next to where it says Mega in the top left. That's the tribe that the Digimon is from. Bright, Electric, Blazing, if you did not know that. So if you come over here, you equip him with this. They're also outlined. The red ones are for Blazing Tribe. If that's a little easier, I guess a little small aesthetic that helps. Anyways, if you do that, he gets the 100 plus an extra 140 to his defense. So very good for that. So this one's just buffing regular defense. This one buffs special defense. And again, extra 250 for Blazing Tribe units, HP wise, and here we have defense up again, but this one's for the Glacier Tribe this time around, and Electric Tribe, so somebody like my Metal Garurumon, which we just looked at, and of course the B rarity one is a little bit better for Mirage Tribe, so on and so forth. As far as chips go, you cannot remove them. I'm assuming that one of these items in the bottom left one, probably the next to this empty at the very bottom, to the right, to the left, excuse me, of where it says no chip installed, installed chip. Can't really show you where that is, but I'm assuming that one of those little zeros I don't have access to, the little USB drive or the disc, one of those is probably used to remove the chips from this guy, because if you put them on, they're locked there unless you do research or you use a special item to take them off, and that's how that goes. Now, that's basically the full breakdown on chips. Like I said, you want to kind of give Digimon chips that would help them based on the build that you've given them. So once again, taking a look at my Metal Garurumon, as you see, his ability medal that he has is next to attack. He's getting a nice attack boost from that, plus 690 because of that, and the chip that is installed, because he basically does physical damage, isn't doing any sort of magical damage. Magical damage is going to be the one that gets the buff from special attack, from my understanding. Kind of similar to Pokemon, but again, if you're a veteran, feel free to correct me if I'm mistaken. So anyways, moderate magical damage. I can give him something that will buff that. I don't really too much care for that legacy skill, so I'll probably wind up inheriting a new one. So that's basically the breakdown on chips. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick little video, or semi-quick video. Have an awesome day, and subscribe if you happen to be new.